What's up, everybody, bro? Sorry for the long layoff. I'm just gonna be honest. There was literally nothing I could have posted. Like, nothing. Like, bro, UFC's been horrible. And there's no fight this week. So I just, took a little bit of a break because, yeah, and, I am gonna be bringing back timestamps in this video. So, yeah, let's go. We're gonna be talking about the title eliminators because UFC is so bad right now. Like, we don't have any title eliminators in lightweight. We don't have one in featherweight. No, not featherweight. What was the other division? Welterweight. I don't know why I get those two mixed up. But we don't have one in lightweight or welterweight. Got like 50 in light heavyweight. Like, I don't know why they're going so hard on light heavyweight. And the RDR versus Hernandez fight was low-key a title eliminator, but today, I'm going to be doing what I think should be the rightful title eliminators in every single division. Starting off with the flyweight division. Yeah, I mean, these are the only two guys that should be, fighting for the belt, and neither of them deserve title shots, but, this is a perfect fight to make, in my opinion. You've got Brandon Moreno, whose last two wins are Amir Albazi and Steve Erceg. You got Tatsuro Taira, who beats Park, so I think this would be a good fight. If these two were to fight, I don't know who I would pick, because, bro, Brandon Moreno is, criminally underrated, bro. He's so underrated. No one talks about him, bro. When I talk about how good the flyweights are, one of the best flyweights, they never talk about Brandon Moreno. I don't know if I'll pick Moreno in this fight, but, yeah, I would pick Moreno. If these two fought, I would pick Moreno to win. And I think it'll be a pretty comfortable win for Moreno because he's a better defensive grappler than Brandon Royval. He hits harder than Brandon Royval. Has arguably better boxing than Brandon Royval. I think he has better boxing. I think when they fought last time, Moreno looked off, and look, I would pick Royval to beat Moreno again, but Moreno looked off in that fight, and he kind of did just get cardio mugged. But boxing, he's not gonna get cardio mugged by Tatsuro Taira, bro. Tatsuro Taira, he's alright, but he's not like Royval, which is gonna be constantly pushing the pace. And he's a striker as well. Tatsuro Taira, he's a grappler. And look, I think the only grappler I would favor to beat Moreno is Pantoja. And it's only Pantoja. I would not... I don't think Tatsuro Taira has what it takes to beat Brandon Moreno. And I think this fight should be the featured fight or some shit like that for the Pantoja versus Van card. Because, the December card, I heard it's going to be Bulk versus Murphy. Bro, where the fuck is Ilya Topuria, bro? Actually, no, I'm going to talk about him later in this video, but... yeah, Moreno, Taira, flyweight title eliminator. Let's do it. Let's talk about Bantamweight. This one's going to be a little bit weird for you guys, but Umar Nurmagomedov versus the winner of O'Malley's song. Look, I'm not a big fan of Sean O'Malley getting back immediately. Say Sean O'Malley beats Song Yadong, and then he gets a title eliminated, then he has to fight Merab again. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'll be real, but, who the hell is Merab supposed to fight? I like Sean O'Malley more than Song Yadong, but if Yadong would win, it would low-key be better for the division, because it would be a more fresher matchup for Merab. Low-key just give Song a title shot if he beats Sean. But, if this is, because I like to do things off by merit, and then, whoever wins between Sean O'Malley and Song Yadong should just get a title eliminator belt against Umar, who I think is going to beat Mario Bautista comfortably. Look, and the same with Bautista. If Bautista beats Umar, this is the title eliminator to make, in my opinion. Because I think Piotr Jan should be next for the title. Yeah, he got 50-45 by Merab, but come on, bro. He's on a 3-fight win streak. What more do you want him to do? Or just let Pantoja move up. That's what I mean. I think Umar, because I think he's going to beat him. I think Umar versus these two is my ideal title eliminator. for Bantamweight. And if Umar wins, bro, he's gonna fight Merab in a rematch, which I'm 100% fine with. I think Umar would beat Merab if they fought at that point. And it wouldn't be because of like Umar's like crazy good. It'll also like play a factor that Merab's just lost his like chattiness overall. But this fight, in my opinion, like these fights, in my opinion, should be like the title eliminator. Let's talk about featherweight. What I've been wanting to talk about for so long. Bro, give me this rematch now, man. I need this rematch. Please, 5-round rematch, please, bro. Diego Lopez just beat Gene Silva. Please make... In my last video, I literally said this rematch has to happen. This is like the most perfect title eliminator. And this is 100% a fight the UFC is not going to make. I don't think they would make this fight. Like, bro, when you ask Dana or Hunter to make this fight, they'll be like, fuck no, man. Like, they just don't want to do the fights we want. That's why we got Topuria versus Oliver. Nah, I'm joking. It's a fight I didn't want, but this fight, in my opinion, should be the ideal, like, #1 contender fight. And, like, because Lerone Murphy, like, yeah, Mobsov pulled out. Murphy knocked out Pika, so that's, in my opinion, he should be next to fight Volk. And because it's, like, an easier fight than Mobsov for Volk. And, bro, can I say one thing about Aljamain Sterling? Aljamain Sterling, you have zero claim to a fucking title shot, bro. I don't know why the fuck you're talking. You don't deserve anything, bro. You, like, 50-45 to Brian Ortega, who literally died trying to cut weight. And the fight ended up being in lightweight. So I don't know why you think you deserve a shot. You've, like, lost to Evloev, then you beat Calvin Kattar before that. Like, Calvin Kattar and Brian Ortega, they're your best wins in featherweight? Bro, bro, fuck out of here, man. Like, dude, it should be Lerone Murphy next. I don't know, but it's the most random beef I've ever seen. Like, I did not expect those two to beef, but they are. So, like, it should be Lerone next, in my opinion. And I think the next guy up after Lerone Murphy should be these two, like the winner between these two. This is a rematch I've wanted since, like, Diego beat Brian Ortega. Like, back when Topuria was featherweight champ. And, like, there were talks about Volk getting a shot. I was like, that was a horrific idea. I'm glad. No, I'm not glad Topuria moved up, because he did chin my favorite fighter, but, like, yeah, featherweight, like, it was either going to be, like, a rematch with Volk, so I would have taken a rematch with Volk, I'll be honest. It would have been a better fight than the one he had with Charles. And, like, the title eliminator was, I don't know if it was supposed to be Evlo versus Diego. I wanted it to be Diego versus Ilya, because I think Ilya would have knocked him out in round 1. And because people genuinely would think to themselves that Diego would beat Ilya at the time. So that's why I wanted that fight, because I think Ilya would have done bad things to Diego. But, or like Evloev, because I think Topuria beats Evloev as well. But these two, like, their last fight was like, I thought Evloev won. I thought he clearly won. But, like, it was on short notice, and that was Diego's UFC debut. And it was a 3-rounder. Look, if this rematch is a 3-rounder, I'm picking Diego Lopez in a heartbeat, but I want it to be 5-rounder, because I like it when my questions get answered. And I'll be real, I have no idea who to pick in a 5-rounder between these two. It's like one of the most 50-50 fights. What's not going to be 50-50, though, is this fight. Bro, before I talk about these two guys fighting, Ilya Topuria, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? This guy is honestly the worst lightweight champion we have ever gotten. Like, this guy beats Charles Oliveira, and now he wants to fight fucking Terence Crawford? Fuck off. Fuck off, man. Honestly, like, shut the fuck up. You stupid midget fucker. Why are you talking about fighting Terence Crawford? This guy's gonna fight once in 2025. Like, he took 0 damage from Charles Oliveira. Like, bro, like, why not fight Justin Gaethje? Like, come on. Like, bro, Ilya's actually getting on my nerves, man. And I was such a big Ilya fan as well. And now he's just starting to piss me off with his bullshit antics. Like, this guy is literally gay for Conor McGregor. He is literally, like, bro, This guy literally is copying everything McGregor's done. And I fucking hate it because, bro, I'll be real. I could not give a fuck about him versus Crawford. I'm sorry, but I could not give a solitary fuck about Ilya versus Crawford. I think if Ilya versus Crawford happened, I'm not cheering. I'm not being like, yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna have like a dead stare on my face. I'm just gonna have a dead look. Because, bro, Ilya's low-key fucking the lightweight division. And also, bro, Arman. Like, it should be Arman next, in my opinion, but this guy hasn't fought since UFC 300, man. This guy's literally hasn't fought since, like, fucking... Back when Topuria first won the featherweight belt. That's how long it's been since Arman's last fight. Like, dude, like, Arman, dude, what do you do? Look, I get you pulled out, and I get you're the clear #1 contender. But this is what I mean, man. They should have just done Ilya versus Arman in the first place, and this title eliminator should have been Charles versus Pimlet. That would have been so much better, bro. Because I think Charles would have beaten Paddy. But, also, like, realistically, if Topuria was not the lightweight champion, my ideal title eliminator would be Arman Sarukian versus Max Holloway, but since Topuria's a champ, I don't want to see Max immediately get in there against Ilya. And like Paddy, he's on like a good run right now. When I say good run, I mean he's beating fucking old heads. But hey, they're good old heads, right? Nah, I'm just kidding. No old head is a good old head, bro. Except Volk, but look. Paddy, this is your one chance to fight. This is like that's your only way for you to get a fight with Ilya Topuria. Don't fuck it up. And I'll be real, I would pick Arman to beat the shit out of Paddy if they fought. I think Arman would do him the exact same way he did Joel Alvarez. I truly think this. Bro, Paddy, like, there's a reason he wants to fight Justin Gaethje, bro. And it's sad because, bro, Arman's the #1 contender. He feels like the dark horse of lightweight because everyone is ducking him. Paddy's ducking him, Ilya's ducking him. Justin's not really ducking. Max Holloway said he's down to fight Arman on one of his stupid, like, gambling live streams. So that'll be nice, but since Topuria's champ, I just can't do Max because, bro, if they fought again at lightweight, I don't think Max is like a 155, like, better, like, weight cut is gonna help. I think he's gonna get knocked out cold this time. I think Topuria is better at lightweight as well. Like, they're both better in this division. It's not like Max was like severely handicapped when he fought Ilya the first time. Like, I think Ilya would do worse things to him. So lightweight title eliminator Paddy Arman, book it now because, bro, honestly, like, this is literally wasting time. Like, not doing these fights already. Like, Gaethje versus Ilya should be the main event for December/November. Like, it should have, like, bro, there was literally no reason to do Ilya versus Gaethje in Abu Dhabi, bro. No reason not to. And they just didn't do it. Like, what? Name one damage Ilya took. Like, what damage did Ilya take against Charles? What, that elbow? That elbow did fucking nothing to Ilya, bro. He ate that shit. You know what I mean? Like, bro, come on. And this next one's gonna be similar as well in welterweight division. It's gonna be Sean Brady versus either Ian Gary or Shavkat Rakhmonov. Look, if Leon Edwards beats Carlos Prates, then it should be Sean Brady versus Ian Gary. But actually, no. But if Prates beats Leon, it should be Brady versus Shavkat, in my opinion. Bro, I actually forgot what I was gonna say. I got a bit of a spaz attack. Look, no matter who it is, Sean Brady should be the title eliminator fight for anyone in this division. That's my opinion. I think Sean Brady, in my opinion, like, behind Islam, JDM, he's the best welterweight in the world. And I think he beats both these guys. I think he finishes Ian Gary, like, late round 3. I think that, like, that point in round 5 when Ian Gary was, like, crawling away from Carlos Prates, that showed me that he's willing to quit in a fight. Like, he was literally asking to get fished by Carlos Prates. I think he would do the exact same thing against Sean Brady. I think he's gonna try crawling away in round 3, then Sean Brady's gonna get a choke in, and I think Gary's gonna tap, so. I think whoever wins between Leon and Prates, I think, like, say Prates wins, they should put, bro, this is what I mean, like, bro, Prates versus Leon should never have happened this fight. It should have been Leon versus Michael Morales, because at least it doesn't fuck up, like, the rankings. Like, because I would pick Leon to beat Ian Gary, but I would pick Prates to beat Leon. Well, it should be Sharpcut versus Sean Brady. Well, that's my ideal title eliminator, but if Sharpcut is still injured, then it should be Sean Brady versus Gary. Nah, you can't just sit around and wait for a shot. I'm sorry, bro. Like, it's doing wonders for Arman Sarukian, so, like, yeah, you can't be fucking around. Now, this next fight, look, this is a middleweight division. We just had a title eliminator like a week ago. This title eliminator, this is gonna be weird for you guys, but since Hernandez pulled out and RDL versus Brendan Allen is happening, this, in my opinion, should be the next title eliminator. Damn, bro, I made Izzy look way bigger than usual. Damn, bro, he looks big. But what's it? In my opinion, like, in like a business type point of view, because this is why I did Paddy versus Arman before. In like a business point of view, whoever wins between these two guys, Sean Strickland and Adesanya, let's be real, they're giving them to Khamzat Chimaev. Like, are we gonna deny it? Like, bro, like, that's gonna be the fight to make. And Adesanya, this is literally his last chance to win a fight. I know, like a couple months ago, a month ago, I can't remember, but a while ago, fuck me, but like a while ago, I did say I was matchmaking like every washed contender. I thought back to myself, and I had like a really like deep thought. I don't think Israel Adesanya is washed. I think he's like slightly out of his prime, but I don't think he's washed really. Like, against Nasruddin Imavov, he, like, the reason Izzy didn't look that good in that fight is because Imavov's a better boxer than Izzy. He's a lot faster than Izzy. And those vicious eye pokes got to Izzy. Now, Izzy didn't take his break, and Imavov immediately is in pocket range, so, like, that's just, like, shame on Izzy. Like, I'll be real. And then that Dricus fight, look, Izzy was out of his prime in that fight, and that Strickland fight, but in that Dricus fight, he was low-key winning majority of that fight. He was gaining momentum, then he gets caught, put in a submission. It is what it is. Dricus, at the time, was the best fighter in that division. Then Adesanya, Strickland, I don't know how this guy got schooled by Strickland, but he did. So, yeah, this rematch is the fight to make. And also, if Izzy wins, give him a title shot, why not? Like, yeah, it's far from deserving. But you know the UFC is just gonna Mickey Mouse Izzy to the belt. I don't think it should happen. I think whoever's next should be obviously Nasruddin Imavov. Look, my ideal way is Chimaev versus Imavov. Fluffy fights the winner of Allen and Adia. I'm down to see Fluffy versus Allen 3. I don't give a fuck. Okay, because I think Adia's gonna beat Brendan Allen, but I think it's close. I think Brendan Allen could actually beat him, but I think Audio's gonna win. So I think you just rebook that fight, Audio versus Hernandez, and then if whoever wins between these two, like, just give them the shot after Imavov. Because I don't think Imavov has any chance of beating Chimaev. I don't think either of these guys have any chance of beating Chimaev. But it's free way to like boost Chimaev's like middleweight reign, I guess. In a way it is, but this, in my opinion, should be what's happening, like, should be next. And because, like, Sean Strickland really wants to fight Khamzat. Like, bro, this guy, bro, Khamzat would beat the fuck out of you, bro. He would do bad things to this guy. But also, I'm not gonna be talking about light heavyweight. And also, this is gonna be the last one, because, bro, light heavyweight has, like, 1,000 fucking fights. Like, title eliminators. So I'm gonna talk about the heavyweight division. Bro, give me a fucking break, man. What was I supposed to do? We already have Volkov versus Almeida. Like, what was I supposed to do with this shit? Bro, just give me a break, man. Just let me chill. I have no idea who the fuck that guy is on the right, but I know Pavlovich, so. And I know this guy, the guy on the right. I can't remember his name. Ante Delija. I don't know, but I know he beat Tybura. I know him and Aspinall are not gonna fight, but just fuck it, dude. Do it. Why not? Like, bro, Pavlovich versus this like fucking like NPC on the right. Like, why not? Let's do it. And because he's like ranked number 9, ranked number 10. Also, I saw the rankings. How is he over? Like, he was ranked above Tybura, then he randomly got put below Tybura. How, bro? He literally beat Tybura. Bro, the rankings do not make any fucking sense. But hey, this is what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like and subscribe like always. Again, sorry for the inactivity. Like, bro, the UFC's literally dead right now. It's like in the dirt. And you can thank Dana for that. Like, bro, Dana, what are you doing, man? They should get rid of Dana, honestly. Like, give it to somebody who has passion of the sport. But this is what I think. Again, I might not even do a breakdown of UFC Perth, but I don't know. You never know. But like and subscribe like always. Follow my Twitter or my channel links. And I'll see you guys in the next video. YOOOO MMA signing off, and laters.